Did LA Knight steal the show, steal the spotlight from Roman Reigns last night? Yeah. Did LA Knight really just interrupt Roman Reigns' cinematic entrance? Yeah. Did Roman Reigns really lose the microphone battle against LA Knight? Yeah. Did LA Knight seriously just sit in the chair of the head of the table at the contract signing? Yeah. Is LA Knight replacing the what chance with the yeah chance? Yeah. Is LA Knight going to beat Roman Reigns for the Universal Heavyweight Championship of the world? I mean, he's made me a believer that it is very likely or possible inside my head. Now, logically, I say no to the fact that Roman Reigns is going to lose that championship. The fact that Roman Reigns is going against LA Knight in a first-time ever meeting, a first-time ever match between the two of them. It's obvious to me that WWE has strapped the rocket onto LA Knight's back. I don't even know if the WWE did it, or if it was LA Knight that took that rocket, strapped it to his own back, ignited it himself, and has now skyrocketed himself and his career to the very top. Bully Ray is afraid that this could be a one-hit wonder with LA Knight. I don't think so. Nah. I think what you're seeing is a second coming of a mega star, a mega superstar who organically gets over and who is organically going to stay over. Because the thing about LA Knight is this, is that he is great as a baby face, but he's also great as a heel. We've not seen something like this. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I seriously have not seen somebody who does heel antics and just heel antics in general. Anything that you think a heel would do with his cocky persona, his over-the-top speaking, his disrespect for the champion who's walking out to the ring when he interrupts him in the middle of his championship belt raising ceremony that he always does. Everything that you're seeing LA Knight do, typically a heel would do, but yet he's getting cheers. This has not happened since you're seeing the shirt I'm wearing, Austin 316. He's doing things that Austin did with the what chance, but now, after everyone has always complained about the what chance, now the yeah chance are the replacement to the what chance, and I got to tell you right now, I absolutely love it. Am I a LA Knight Mork? You could say that. You could say that I am completely sold out on LA Knight. You'd be correct on that. But let me tell you something. The reason they're having this match in Saudi Arabia, in my opinion, in my amateur professional opinion, as far as a person that comes on a podcast and speaks to you guys on a weekly basis, and the fact that my DVR didn't work last night, so I had to go back and watch the show, especially the opening scene, the opening segment. The way that LA Knight controls the fan, when he sets the fans up to say, LA Knight, he says, not yet, and they actually listen. That's how you know you got a superstar. When the fans are so invested that they hang on every whim and every word that person is saying. But my logistics says this. It's in Saudi Arabia so that Roman Reigns can beat LA Knight and it will not affect LA Knight's popularity. A loss does not affect LA Knight at all if it's done the right way, which it always is with Triple H being at the helms, it seems like, especially with Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns cannot beat LA Knight cleanly. Roman Reigns cannot go in there and dominate LA Knight. You have to get as close as you possibly can if you're not going to pull the trigger to having LA Knight win that title. Now, there's always the possibility you have LA Knight win that title only if Roman Reigns wins it back, but then you ruin this historic reign of Roman Reigns and he has to start over to day one. But it makes sense to have LA Knight be that one blemish that gets inside the mind. The fact that LA Knight had the cards stacked against him when he was Max Dupree, and he overcame it and became the biggest star that he is, says something about that man's talent. And I don't care if you are a WWE hater. I don't care if you're maybe not the biggest fan of LA Knight, but you got to give the man his respect. And the way that Roman is playing is like, who is this guy? I can't figure him out. He's an anomaly. Paul Heyman can't figure him out. Nobody can figure out why LA Knight's doing the things that he's doing. What he did last night to Roman Reigns, he made Roman Reigns look 100% absolutely foolish. The person that came closest to doing that was maybe Edge, when Edge was challenging Roman Reigns for that title not so long ago. Roman Reigns looked absolutely foolish last night. And that's not a knock against Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns didn't do anything wrong. It's the way he played it. It's the way he went about doing it. It's the way that LA Knight played it and the way LA Knight went about doing it. Like I said, I do not think that LA Knight walks out the Universal Undisputed Champion of the world. But what we're seeing is something so magical that I really hope everyone's living in it and having fun with it. Yeah. Because this is something that will go down in history. That segment last night to open the show up will go down as probably a very historic moment. It will go down as a memory block that when people talk about Roman Reigns or a rivalry that could take place here, because this could be a big rivalry. I mean, argumentatively, LA Knight could be the biggest babyface inside the WWE right now, surpassing Cody Rhodes. And that's saying something. And that, I mean, come on now. Give me a yeah.